I am doing well. So, what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. So, Amit, we are meeting first time. So, would you introduce yourself?
Yes, obviously. So, first, I introduce myself. My name is Amit Sahu, and I am from Odisha. Currently, I doing my BTech in computer science, and I am a third year student. And that's all of my small introduction. So, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, definitely. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Varsha, and I hail from the snowy and scenic beauty of Himachal Pradesh, but currently reside in Punjab with my family. And as a language enthusiast, I've started my YouTube channel focused on conversational videos. Yeah, that's little about me. Okay, so
Okay.
tell me something about you. Like, when did you start learning this language? And according to you, you are a student. So, what is the value of learning or speaking this language?
Okay. So, main thing, we want to learn that language. So, to crack an interview, we can say. Okay. So because I'm a technical student and my branch is computer science, that's why I learned that language to crack an interview. And if you ask about in which day I start my journey, then you can say 1 month ago I start my journey to learn that language and to speak that language.
Okay, that's great. So, what do you think about this language? What is the value of speaking this language? How it can be change our life?
Yes, I don't know it changed my life or not, but I think if I learn that language and properly speak that language, then I can crack a job. Then after that, I don't know it changed my way of living or not, but I think it changed also.
Definitely, it will change at least. Like, if you will not able to speak in English, so, you can crack the interview, but you will start with a lower salary. But if you will speak in a proper manner, so definitely you will start with a higher salary. This is the difference between speaking and not speaking, because nowadays communication skill is must. And as you told me about your field that you are a BTech student, computer science, so definitely it is essential for you that you have to speak in English there.
Yes. Mainly, if I don't speak in English, then anyone won't give me a job because nowadays the competition is that much. If you don't speak in English, then any person, if he speak well and as well as the technical skill is good, then why he take me? Okay, definitely take that person because proper communication as well as the technical skill. Okay, that is the main thing you can say.
Yeah, and the best thing, nowadays the companies are merging with other companies, like foreigner companies are there. So for that reason, you have to speak with them in English as well, because we are working with them, and English is essential. And definitely, this is a global language, so we have to speak this language as well. So tell me something about more, like, how do you learn this language, and when did you think that okay, this is the right time that, and this is the right way that I can learn?
Yes, mainly you can say 1 year ago I started my journey to speak that language, but I do not continue. Okay, so 1 month I continue that to speak that language, but after that I don't know why I skipped it. But nowadays I feel that if that day I just every day I try to consistently I work for this, then nowadays something I learn how to speak in English. Okay, but nowadays I feel that thing. Okay, so that's why you can say consistently I communicate with the peoples and as well as to listen some English content video to learn something about how the peoples are speak. Okay, what is the way of speaking that language, and as well as to read some small story. Okay, in this way mainly I learn that language.
Yeah. So tell me something more, Amit. Like, now you are speaking in front of camera, but this is the biggest problem for the learners when they are learning this language. So they are not comfortable in front of camera, while they know that there is a little bit fear, hesitation that people will judge me. So it was there when you started this journey.
Yes, obviously. When I start, you can say in February first month. Okay, I start my journey to speak that language. Okay, that time mainly I don't communicate with the peoples in video call. Mainly I prefer audio call. But after that, one of my friend, he spoke in this year that if you communicate with the peoples in audio call, then it is not good for you because when you go for give a interview, That time mainly face to face, you have to give the interview, or if it is online interview, then you also, it is a, you can say the video call. In video call you have to give your interview. That's why if you want to increase your confidence, then you try to communicate with the peoples in video call. So that day you can say after 5 to 10 days, okay. Then after that I try to communicate with the peoples in video call.
Okay, that's amazing. So how was the first experience in front of the camera?
Yes, you can say first time when I communicate with one boy, okay, he's from Gujarat, okay. Just I communicate with them 5 to 10 minutes. That's is great, you can say. And after that, when I communicate with the peoples, mainly half an hour or 1 hour, I can communicate properly.
Yeah, that's true. Because that is a fear that how we can communicate in front of camera when you'll practice every day. So definitely you can remove your hesitation and fear as well. So apart from that, now you are speaking about your English. So I think your English is only for around your interview. You want to learn English just for your interview. You want to crack your interview. So
Yes.
it happened.
Yes, that is my main purpose. You can say, okay, don't need to go to give any presentation. That is not important for me. My, you can say the first important of to learn that language to crack an interview. Okay, mainly, okay. One thing, if I know everything about my technical skill, but I don't have that much of skill about English language to explain that thing in English. Okay, then how that person who speak the question. Okay, so how I give the answer if I don't know English language? Okay, because that if HR anyone stay in front of me and they ask so many questions in English, I want to give that answer in English language. It is very necessary for it. Okay, so that is the main thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because nowadays, definitely English is essential for all of us that we have to speak. And another thing is that, English is a language. Like now you are telling that only for the cracking the interview. So you didn't think about taking sessions for cracking your interview?
No, nowadays I don't take any mock interview. Okay, just after completing my BTech, just I join. You can say when I join any online classes. Okay, that time they provides mock interview. Okay, so just I try because if 1 hour in my hand. Okay, 1 year you can say because now I am in third year. Okay, so if nowadays I try to improve my English speaking and as well as to you can say to confidence, okay, increase my confidence to communicate to the papers, then that time also it is helpful for me. So that's why you can say nowadays I start.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like you are telling that you are in a third grade now, third year in BTech. So you are practicing like this, and after that, when you will complete your third sessions, and then you can take online sessions for especially
Yes.
your interview. They will
Yes,
teach you how.
yes. It is maybe online or offline. Okay, you can take anyone. But when you take that session, okay, when you buy that course, then they will provide you some mock interview as well as how to improve your English speaking. So I think if nowadays myself you try to communicate with the people, and then time it is very helpful for me. Okay, you can say
Yeah.
yes.
That's awesome, Amit, because as you told me that this month, in today's 28th February, and this month you have started speaking English. So you are speaking in a better manner that you are able to convey your message to me. So this is the best thing that you have started. Because I always tell all the students that they are student, their minds are sharp, they can learn easily. So there is only one problem, that is consistency, because you have to be consistent for speaking and learning, and every day at least 10 to 15 minutes you have to give your communication skill. And for listening, because listening is definitely it is must for us that uh, whenever we will listen to more, and then we will able to speak more. So these two things are
Yes.
important. You are able, now you are student, so you are able to write and read as well. Okay, so
Yes.
four credits you are doing.
Yes, mainly one thing is that in my college, what are the things I study? Okay, the teacher teaching the papers in English language and as well as what I write and read, everything in English language. So main thing is I try to that two thing I try to improving that two thing. That is one thing is speaking and as well as try to listen something, because so many teachers also don't speak in English language because they provide, mainly he prefer the Hindi language to communicate to the people, because so many people are out of Odisha. Okay, that's why they prefer mainly Hindi language, because so many students also stay in the class who do not understand the English language. That's why you can say the teacher teaching in English language, mainly in Hindi language.
Yeah. So, do you have any environment with your friends for speaking?
No, I don't have any environment to communicate to the peoples. Okay, with my friend, but I try to communicate with my friend, my brother. Okay, yeah, because my brother also doing BTech with me. Okay, with because I am staying in one room. Okay, stay with one room. Okay, that's why in one day. Okay, what are the things I do every day? So I try to that time I communicate it in English language in my room.
That's great that you are practicing with your brother and you are both in doing BTech and you are preparing for the interview as well. So this will be definitely it will be help both of you for your communication and cracking the interview. So like in your college there are few your friends they are also they have zeal for learning English. So don't they are?
Yes, mainly you can say sometime, because nowadays I start my journey to speak in English. Okay, just sometime when in my class, whenever I just stay in the class, that time if I speak in English, then the students are laughing. Okay, that's why I don't try to speak in front of my friend. Okay, just I try to communicate with my brother. You can say.
Have to remove your hesitation in front of them as well. Okay, you have to try in front of them as well because definitely they will make fun of you, but that will be your that is a challenge for you that I'm speaking, I'm practicing. So in this way you can take initiative in front of them as well, like after 1 month, after 2 months they will also start speaking, and after 2 3 months they will give you blessing that you have done this thing and we are also doing.
Mainly no, they don't want, because they know, because when I try to speak in English language, they speak that if you communicate with me in Odia language, then it's okay. Don't try to speak in English language.
So if they don't have that zeal, so how we can teach them the language?
Madam, your voice, I don't listen your voice, but you speak.
Yeah,
I
so
think
behind you there was I think the
yes,
train
yes,
sound.
you can. Yes, it's dangerous, because now, so yesterday I came to my home. Okay, so today you can say I just stay outside of my home.
You can
That's
just move camera because there was animals sound as well that
yes,
where have you sat down? You are outside,
yes.
right?
Now I yes.
Yeah, that's why it's okay. But Amit, this is like I can say that important conversation with you because whenever I am talking with the students and they show me this zeal that we want to learn this language because of our education. You know, nowadays if you have that quality of education but you don't have communication, so there is like everything is waste for you, like degree and all the stuff. So both things are important for us,
Yes.
degree
It's
and
mainly,
communication.
because every year we have to pay. You can say 70,000 rupees to okay to my college. Okay, but main thing here is that what are the things we need, mainly needs for to crack a interview. Okay, crack a job. So that things they do not provide. Mainly the communication skill is very important. If they provide that skill, so how to communicate to the people and how to remove your fear when you communicate to the people, then it is good for the people. But that things mainly in call any provide any college do not provide. That is the main thing. That's why now so many people or so many friend I also see that he buy a English course to speaking. So I think it is not I think it is not helpful for so many people. So that's why I don't buy any course. So I think if nowadays I try to speak that language and try to listen something, then in this way I can improve that language. Okay, In this, I set one thing in mind. If I speak uh, day by day and consistently, then it is, I think, yeah, English is, I can speak English language.
Definitely, you can speak because, as I told you, there are four criteria that reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Reading, writing is in your work. Okay, you are doing in a better, and speaking, you are speaking, and listening is also, we have that phone that we can listen to podcast or watching any like series, English series. So it will definitely help us. So Amit, this is a nice conversation with you, and thank you for giving me your valuable time and
Okay,
uh,
thank you so much.
insights. So